Here on Redlands Coast, to complete any work on council-owned land, occupiers must seek landowner's consent. The landowner's consent has four main sections of process: strategy, planning, delivery, and outcomes. The strategy stage is where your organisation will work with council on strategies to obtain your goal. Step 1 is to contact council. Once you have an idea about a facility improvement, contact council so that they can run you through the landowner's consent process. Step 2 is to check if your new project is identified within your strategic plan. You must ensure that upgrades or improvements to facilities come from an identified need, and it is recommended that organisations take proactive measures to anticipate when facility upgrades will be necessary and formulate a strategic plan. The planning stage is where council is provided with all the necessary information so that they can show their support for your project. Step 3 is to complete the project proposal form online. Before completing this form, please take a look at the checklist provided at the beginning of the online form to ensure that you have all the required details, such as project scope, funding details, quotes, and any grant information. Please note, Step 4 will only take place should your organisation have to apply for a grant if they require additional funds. If you're not applying for a grant, go straight to Step 7. Step 4 is the review process for grant application reliant. Council officers will review the documentation provided, and if the project is supported, then a letter will be provided supporting your grant application. Step 5 is grant funding approval. If your organisation is successful in obtaining a grant, then you should contact council immediately to advise them of your success. Step 6 is to revise your project proposal. If after your grant application has been successful and any final plans, costs, and supporting information has changed, you will need to send it to council a revised project proposal form. Step 7 is the review process for landowner's consent. Council officers will review the documentation provided, and if the project is supported, then a landowner's consent letter will be provided. Should your project not be supported, council officers may request further information or seek further advice from your organisation before any consent can be provided. The delivery stage is where approval is given and construction can begin. Step 8 is project delivery. Most not-for-profit groups rely on volunteer support to assist with completing many improvements. However, it is imperative that any works that are completed on site are undertaken by licensed personnel who are licensed under an act to perform the work being carried out. If any problems arise during construction, then contact council for support. The outcome stage consists of asset information being captured by council once your project is complete. Step 9 is project sign-off. When you have finished your project, you must provide confirmation of project completion to council. This can include council capturing asset information from you in order to have an accurate record of what assets are located on council land. Should you require any further information in relation to your project, please feel free to contact council during business hours. Council officers are here to help, so do not hesitate to call. Head to Redlands City Council's Sports and Recreations page to submit your application.